Hello and welcome, beautiful souls, to my channel, Light of Shaya. Thank you so much for being here today. Today I have a message from your spirit guide. So this is going to be a pick a card reading. I'll be inserting a clip here shortly in just a moment so that you guys can choose your piles. As always, timestamps will be left down below in the description box for your pile selection and the corresponding piles. Before we get started though, in order to set the mood and get us in touch with our intuition, get us into a nice and calm space, I'm going to be ringing this crystal singing bowl that is associated with the crown chakra. So please do join me here if you'd like, and of course if not, feel free to go ahead and skip ahead so you guys can get to your reading. But I'm going to go ahead and ring this now for you, okay? Alright. Accidentally interrupted it there, but anyway, that went ahead. Feeling a little bit more lighthearted here, but anyway, I'll see you guys at your corresponding piles. Alrighty, hello and welcome to your pile selection. So from left to right, we have pile 1 here. This particular pile has the Golden Art Nouveau for the tarot. For pile 2 here, we have the Ethereal Visions Tarot. And for pile 3 here, we have the Muse Tarot. So feel free to pause the video if you need some more time to meditate on your stacks. Please do trust your intuition when it comes to selecting a pile. In addition to this, there may be more than one pile that may resonate with you, which means there may be a message within that pile for you. So I'm going to go ahead and leave this here for a few more seconds, and I'll see you at your corresponding piles. Alrighty, pile 1, welcome. If you chose pile 1 with the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot, this is going to be your reading. So let's go ahead and see what messages your spirit guides have for you today. So from the Golden Art Nouveau here, we have the High Priestess. That's beautiful. So some of you could be dealing with the Pisces or Cancer, or could be one. We have, interestingly enough, the Seven of Cups. Looks like lots of different options before you. And the Ten of Pentacles. That's a beautiful card. Okay. From the Power of the Angels, we have the Three of Gabriel, which is the Three of Wands. It says here, prosperity arising from wise planning, time to take the next step. Optimistic plans that turn out as expected. So that's beautiful. From the Angel Prayers Oracle, we have spiritual abundance. Thank you, angels, for blessing me with infinite abundance. So there seems to be a recurring theme here about abundance. From the Moonology Oracle, we have prosperity lies ahead. Wow. New moon in Taurus. We have Bat Spirit here from the Angel and Ancestors. A rebirth is assured. Okay. Trader, exchange energy to create abundance. There seems to be a recurring theme here about abundance from your spirit guides. And finally, we have Druid, hold the space. So pile 1, this looks fantastic. Your spirit guides are letting you know that you are about to step into something big. Something bigger than you probably even are anticipating at this time. I think some of you may have an inner knowing with the High Priestess card here. I feel like you're very attuned to your intuition. You're you're definitely holding the space for whatever it is that you're manifesting or whatever it is that you want in life. It seems like you have indeed been holding the space for the spiritual abundance to come in, for this abundance to come in. I mean, we have several cards here that mention abundance, especially here with the Ten of Pentacles. So with the Seven of Cups, I think what your spirit guides are trying to tell you with the Seven of Cups here is be wary of the decisions that you make on a whim. What I'm trying to say here is don't allow your intuition to cloud or your thoughts to cloud your intuition's judgment, because I believe here that you already know what the right answer is for you, and your spirit guides are basically coming through saying you already know the answer, you already know what is right, follow your intuition. This may seem a little confusing at this time, and there may seem to be a lot of different options before you, but you already know what the right option is. So don't be afraid to trust your gut. Don't be afraid to trust it, because you're well on your way. Now, prosperity is mentioned twice here with the prosperity lies ahead with the new moon in Taurus here. But interestingly enough, with the Three of Gabriel here, it does says prosperity arising from wise planning. And it also says time to take the next step. So I believe here what your spirit guides are trying to tell you right now is that there is a need for you to plan ahead for the future, especially since this is going to be massive. There is a practical plan needed to be placed into your life, some sort of routine or something, in order for you to step into that abundance and not have it be so confusing and hectic. As you can see here with the Seven of Cups, it's quite hectic energy. So this is about being in a place that's calm, cool, collected, waiting, holding the space here. Now, if there was an ending in something, like let's say you, for many of you this might be different. For some of you there may have been an ending in at a job, or even a relationship. It's going to vary for everyone because these are general readings. But with the Bat Spirit here, a rebirth is assured. This card speaks of an ending in order to bring new beginnings. And so all of the good things that were present in the last thing that you did, the last thing, whatever it may have been that ended, is going to be brought into your life in a better form. So it's going to have all of the good plus some extra stuff, some extra good stuff, if you will. So all of the lower vibrational stuff, the stuff that was irking you from the past experience that you had, is falling away. So this is very much kind of in a sense like the Death card. And so you're going through this change and transformation. Now, we do have the Trader here, which says exchange energy to create abundance. So if you guys have been holding back, I'm kind of getting like a Four of Pentacles almost kind of feel right now. And I'm noticing how this Trader is clutching his chest and his heart. Remember that in order for you to manifest abundance, in order for you to manifest things in life, it comes from the heart space first. It comes from a place of flow with love. And since Spirit, the divine God, however you refer to your higher power, is a being of love, in order for us to create the life of our dreams, we need to tap into that life force of love and pursue or meld into that. Allow ourselves to be open in the heart space and receptive, holding the space. And if you guys haven't been holding the space for this new thing to come into your life, it is time to start doing so. Act as if there is a need for you to behave as if it is already present. How would you behave if you won, like, let's say $1 million? What would you do with that money? Remember, money, if you want it to continue to flow, you have to spend it too. However, it doesn't mean you spend it in a frivolous manner. It requires investment. It requires some thought. It requires some planning, as the Three of Gabriel said. So right now, your spirit guides are telling you that you are in fact in the right place. You are on the right path. There is just a need to continue to tap into your intuition. Given the fact that this is the only major arcana here, this message is coming through very strongly. It's very important for you to trust your intuition throughout all of this. If things seem a little bit confusing right now, it is best for you to trust your intuition, and it's time, as I said, to start a practical plan in order for you to start behaving as if the thing that you want is already present in your life. And I'm getting the sense that it is coming. And it's going to be big. It's going to be bigger than you can perceive. And so your spirit guides are just trying to, in a sense, get you prepared to get through this part of your life, essentially. They're trying to work with you in the angelic realm with the spiritual abundance card. There's definitely help and support around you that is moving you into the place that you need to be. So remember to hold the space for it, believe, have faith. Faith is so incredibly important when it comes to things like this. Hold the space for it and start to plan for your future. Act as if you already have that what you want. So if this is a new job, if this is a business that's growing, if this is, it could vary for anyone out there, even a relationship, because I mean, the Ten of Pentacles does depict the happy family. What does that look like to you? And how can you ground it a little bit more into reality? How can you make it more of a real, tangible thing in your physical life? Where can you make space for it? That's another thing. If for example, you know that the job that you're at right now is making you unhappy, so there's a question about how can you get yourself into a place where you're at least happy there, or expanding your horizons, trying to find a job that is more fulfilling for you. So Pile 1, this is absolutely incredible. Your spirit guides are telling you that abundance, prosperity is right around the corner for you. And if you're trusting your intuition and holding the space for it and behaving as if, you're already on the right track. And for those of you who aren't, this is a call to get into that place of inner knowing and peace and knowing that that absolute beauty is coming just right around the corner for you guys. So with that being said, that's going to end your reading, guys. If you enjoyed this reading, please do hit that like and subscribe button. It's greatly appreciated. And as always, I'm sending you so much love and so much light. Take care. Alrighty, hello and welcome, Pile 2. If Pile 2 is the pile that you chose with the Ethereal Visions Tarot, this is going to be your reading. So let's go ahead and see what messages your spirit guides have for you today. So from the Ethereal Visions Tarot, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Ooh, the Five of Swords. The Hierophant. So some of you could be dealing with the Taurus or could have that in your chart. Oh my God, we have Divine Guidance, Archangel Sandalphon. The search for meaning in life. Consider an alternative approach. Surround yourself with wise teachers or friends. This is essentially the Hierophant. So the Hierophant came out twice now. So this is very important, and considering that this is the major arcana, the only major arcana here, this is a very powerful message regarding that. So from the Angel Prayers Oracle, we have connect with music. Thank you, angels, for inspiring me through music. That's beautiful. From the Moonology Oracle, you have you're very close to achieving your goal. Gibbous Moon. From the Animal Spirit Oracle, we have Chameleon Spirit, act as if. That's really interesting. I was just talking about that in Pile 1, act as if. From the Angel Ancestors Oracle, we have Oracle, wait for important information. Okay. And finally, we have Earth Guardian, stay rooted and grounded. So, Pile 2, let's see. Your spirit guides have, obviously with the Divine Guidance card and the Hierophant card here coming out very strongly, these are the same card, so there's a very powerful message here regarding traditions, regarding morals and ethics, regarding what your belief systems are. Now, for some of you, this may be a call to action to step into a leadership role, guiding others through life, because this is about divine guidance. Your spirit guides are also telling you that you are being divinely guided towards something right now. Perhaps some of you have been searching for the meaning in life, as this card speaks about. It also says consider an alternative approach. And that really corresponds here with the Five of Swords. Consider an alternative approach. Maybe some of you are being a bit too competitive when it comes to something. The Five of Swords is definitely not the prettiest card because it speaks of coming from a place of ego. And the combination of the Five of Swords and the Hierophant card, if some of you are spiritual leaders, if some of you are spiritual guides, there is a need for you to release your ego when it comes to the work that you do. Because with the Five of Swords, you may be twisting things around in a way to suit your needs, if that makes sense. Which is not necessarily the nicest energy to have. So that message might only be very specifically for someone. For others of you, be mindful of the people in power around you. If you're at a job, the Five of Swords could be saying that there's somebody in your vicinity who may not necessarily have the best intentions for you. And so there may be a need for an alternative approach when it comes to this situation. Instead of leading from a place of ego, instead of leading from a place of compassion and staying grounded, right? Stay rooted and grounded with the Earth Guardian. So your spirit guides are also telling you that this is a time for you to connect with yourself with the stay rooted and grounded card here. There is a need for you to practice likely more self-care in order for you to stay rooted and grounded. What does it feel like for you to be rooted, grounded in your space? For different people, it comes across differently. You know, everybody has their own little practices in their daily life that allows them to feel stable, if that makes sense. So what does that look like to you? And your spirit guides are asking you to stand in that place. Now with the Chameleon Spirit here, it says act as if. If you guys are trying to create something, because you're very close to achieving it, You're very close to achieving whatever goal it is, and your spirit guides are telling you this. There is a need for you to step into the place of act as if. In other words, in what parts of your life could you embody the state of being as a thing that it is that you want? So, for example, let's say you want a new job, or let's say you want a new relationship. What would it feel like to be in that new job and relationship? What would it feel like? How would you behave? How would your routine change? How would your schedule change? And try coming from a place as behaving as if it is going to happen. So, for example, let's say, this might be a little bit silly, but let's say you're with someone, right? And you guys have been dating for a while, but you don't know, and you guys have been talking about maybe moving in together. How could you create an environment in your home as if that person was already there? So like creating the space, like for example, if you usually sleep on one side of the bed, making sure that the other side of the bed is empty, or like having a drawer saved for your significant other as if they were going to fill that space up with their clothing, or things along those lines. I know it sounds a little bit silly, but behaving as if the thing is already present puts your mind, your subconscious mind, into that receptive mode of behaving as if it's already there, which helps us attract that into our lives. Another call to action here is connecting with music. It says, thank you, angels, for inspiring me through music, with the Connect with Music card here. Your spirit guides are calling you to, if you haven't been listening to music, at least, or even if you have been, maybe try being more conscious about the kind of music that you're listening to. Is it angry and conflicting with the Five of Swords here? Or is it something that like helps you feel a little more peaceful? With the Ace of Pentacles, there is an opportunity coming your way. This is something that is being gifted to you, and so you're very close to achieving this. For some of you, this could be in some sort of guidance. Like I said, some of you are spiritual leaders, and so you're being gifted this opportunity to actually continue to go down this route. Now, for some of you, the Hierophant card does speak of tradition, so there could be a need for you to be a little more unorthodox in your approach. Maybe add a little touch of Aquarian energy into that and be a little more unorthodox and eccentric about your approach. Because sometimes being that extra eccentric person helps draw people to you, because you're not afraid of being who you are. You're not afraid of challenging the status quo. There is a need, however, for you to wait for some information. If you've made up your mind about a decision, or if you're waiting to make your mind up about a decision, you are being told to wait for now. There is something coming that is going to help present to you whatever it is that you want and desire. There is a need for you to have a little more patience regarding this. If you've been impatient and getting into this like place of like, I must win at all costs with the Five of Swords, this is a call to action to instead take a deep breath, stay rooted and grounded, wait for that information to come in, and then you will know what direction to take. Now, another message that I just got is that you have been getting signs through music with the Connect with Music card here. If you're looking for an answer for something, there is likely certain songs that you'll, maybe if you're like walking down the street, or you know, talking to a friend, and you just hear for some reason music, and then all of a sudden you catch a certain line or certain lyrics. Those lyrics, especially if they resonate with you at that time, could simply be a message from the other side, kind of telling you, kind of trying to give you the little missing pieces that you may have regarding whatever your situation may be. So pile 2, there's obviously something that is coming your way, and it's going to be big. You're very close to achieving whatever it is that you want. There's just a need to act as if and wait for a little bit longer. But it's right around the corner, just, you know, divine timing, all that wonderful stuff, right? So just take some time, connect with your divine, you know, the divine, with your higher power, and in time, everything will be made clear. So pile 2, that's going to end your reading here. If you enjoyed this reading, please do hit that like and subscribe button. It's greatly appreciated. And as always, I'm sending you so much love and so much light. Take care. Alrighty, hello and welcome, pile 3. If you chose pile 3 with the Muse Tarot, this is going to be your reading. So let's see what messages your spirit guides have for you today. So first card out here is the Muse of Materials. So this is the King of Pentacles. Wow. Okay, some of you could be dealing with the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or that could be your sign. You can have that in your chart. We have the Three of Materials, or the Three of Pentacles. We have the Five of Voices, or the Five of Swords. Interestingly enough, that came out in pile 2 as well. I feel like these piles are all a little bit related, so if you felt like another pile resonated with you, perhaps you should check out the other piles. From the Power of the Angels, we have, the World, Archangel Michael. A very happy ending, coming full circle, spiritual growth and insight. So that's wonderful. That's beautiful energy there. A very happy ending. So we have, Peace and Harmony, Archangel Raguel. Thank you, Raguel, for surrounding my life in a harmonious light. From the Moonology Oracle cards, we have Luck is on your side, New Moon in Sagittarius. Okay, that's wonderful. From the Spirit Animal Oracle cards, we have Rabbit Spirit, now is a lucky time. All right, so do we see a theme here? That's fantastic. We have Great Teacher, learn from spiritual experiences. Wow. So you guys are definitely a very spiritual pile here. I believe pile 2 was as well, but this is coming through a little bit differently. And finally, we have Spring, see your seeds grow. So pile 3. This is actually really, really fun energy. Interestingly enough, I'm getting that sense of like playfulness. And I'm noticing that these 2 cards also have rabbits, and for me, rabbits are signs of fertility. So if some of you don't want to get pregnant, I would suggest perhaps considering, using contraceptives, all that good stuff. Because I do feel that, especially with watching your seeds grow. Now, if that's something you wanted, then that's definitely something that can come about here. This is quite interesting energy here. So with the Muse of Materials here, the King of Pentacles, this could be a person coming into your life, or your spirit guides are asking you to step into this energy of the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is a very practical energy. It's an energy that really deals with understanding how to invest in things. The King of Pentacles looks at the material world and he says, well, what do I gain if I invest into that? What do I gain from this if I put my energy into that? So, and this could come about in different forms. This could be in relationships, with work, career, whatever it may be. This is about investing time. The King of Pentacles knows, of course, he knows his value and his worth, but he also analyzes situations and says, which of these situations is the best for me? Now, if you're dealing with a partnership here or collaboration with the Three of Materials, it's time to take a look at that, because there's something that you may be working on or have worked on, or either that, you're being called to work on something. That's something that you're going to be investing a lot of time in the near future here. Now, I am being called to say something about this Five of Swords. If you're in a collaboration with someone, be mindful about the people that you allow into your space, because the Five of Swords is a very manipulative energy at times. Now, I will say that I like this particular Five of Swords a little bit more than others, because you do see between this figure, the 2 faces here, an olive branch being extended. So if you were coming from a place of conflict with someone, perhaps a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or just somebody in general who embodies that very earthy energy, it seems that there will be a collaboration between you and this person, and there will be an olive branch extended in a sense to say, like, let's make peace with the past, let us focus on this collaboration, because I think you and I can go places in a sense. That could be a possibility for some of you out there. Now, another reason why I am saying this, perhaps this is also a past endeavor, you will be seeing whatever it is that you're putting out into the world grow. There will be some growth. Now, I'm not going to say that it's going to be the biggest. However, seeing that you have luck is on your side basically twice, I'm seeing here that this is a very lucky time for you. Basically, whatever it is that you touch at this time is going to flourish and grow. Whatever it is that you invest your time into is going to grow in time. With the world here, some of you may have had a completion of some sort of cycle. It could have been karmic in nature. There could have been things in your past that needed to be left behind, and now you're coming into a very peaceful, harmonious state, because the world does speak of peace and harmony. And with Archangel Raguel here too, this in a sense is also speaking about being in a place of peace and harmony. So if you guys have been experiencing a lack of peace in your life, you are going to be achieving that within the near future. As I said, I'm being really drawn to this olive branch here, which also speaks of peace. So you guys will be entering this very, very peaceful state with people. If you had a fallout with someone, or if you've had arguments with someone in the past, there is this feeling of I don't necessarily even want to say reconciliation, but for some of you it could be reconciliation, but there's just an olive branch being extended here, and you guys will be stepping into a place that's just very peaceful and very harmonious. As I said, everything you touch during this period of time is going to bear fruits, and I want you to know that whatever it is you are investing your time into, your spirit guides are saying that there will be a very happy outcome as a result of this. You have luck on your side right now. Whatever, I don't know what you guys did to get this luck on your side, but it is massive. It is huge. Now with the great teacher here, it says learn from spiritual experiences. So a lot of you may have gone through difficulties in the past that were catalysts in order to get you into this place of being this wise leader, this wise teacher. And so perhaps the work that you're going to be doing, this could be by yourself, of course, but with the Three of Materials, I'm sensing a collaboration of some sort. This work could be in regards to leading people through situations that you've gone through in the past, and being able to demonstrate how it was that you got through these difficulties in your life. And so the divine is blessing you during this time because you've managed to wrap this up. You've managed to come to a conclusion within yourself, and you've managed to finally get yourself into a very peaceful and harmonious state. And so the divine is very pleased with the work that you've done. So your spirit guides are telling you that you're well on your way towards something very incredible. For some of you, this Muse of Materials could be a mentor. This could be a person that you haven't met yet. And this person's going to be coming into your life to help you through any misunderstandings you may have in the material world as to how to get things off the ground. So for example, let's say you want to become an entrepreneur and you're not really sure how to get to that place. I see for some of you this Muse of Materials, or this King of Pentacles, is coming into your life. He's been divinely guided, or she has been divinely guided into your life in order to help you through this, to mentor you. And this person could also have gone through some very harsh lessons in the past, and both of you are on the same page now. Likely both of you will be collaborating as a result of this, because perhaps this may start off as a friendship, or some sort of, however it is that you guys might meet, and then you're going to see the potential. I think you both will see the potential. Now for others of you, as I said, this is a past person that you've dealt with who's extending an olive branch to you. That's going to make you very happy, because you're finally in a place where you're like, okay, finally I can put this behind me. We can put this behind us. Let's move forward and get stuff done. And whatever, like I said, whatever it is that you put out into the world, Pile 3, it's going to be big. You guys are going to experience this state of just like, everything you touch will be essentially be turning to gold. So that's beautiful. So Pile 3, that's gonna end your reading here. If you enjoyed this reading, please do hit that like and subscribe button. It's greatly appreciated. And as always, I'm sending you so much love and so much light. Take care.